It's a mild, clear day, so the weather won't be a factor in this battle between the Duke Blue Devils and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with the coach, Lee Corso, and the quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit. And hold on to your seats because we've got an incredible matchup coming your way early in this college football season.
Ohio State looks no further than this young man when asked why they play such great defense. His coverage ability allows his defense to take more gambles with blitzes, and I don't think it'll be any different in this one.
Let's get this thing started with a coin toss, sponsored by Coke Zero. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. There goes the opening kick. He'll return it from the 1. Oh, man, did he take a hit. Now we'll get to see how this quarterback can do today as he comes out onto the field for the first time.
Let's go!
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 22. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Knocked out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. They gained 5 yards there.
You don't have to go deep every play to be successful. They got 5 yards on the play. That's always a good gain.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 27, and he's taken down at the 42.
Let's give this quarterback a lot of credit. He recognized the man coverage. And, guys, I'm going to tell you something. He probably knew he was going to go to the post before the ball was even snapped. Well done.
Swatted away.
Galloway, the intended receiver on the play.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're the quarter's defense. Feeds it to the back. Gets to about the 44-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 48. Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Quick pass, intercepted. He might have a chance. To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown! What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, it sure is when they're putting points on the board.
And he missed it. He missed the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks off. He's to the 20. Oh, he got nailed on that one. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
Do you think this quarterback is rattled a little bit after that last pick?
He better not be, because it's early in the game, and if he loses his composure, then this team can be in for a very long game. I think he's going to be all right, Coach.
Drops back on first down. Tackle at the 34. And that was the 2nd time he's been picked off in this half.
I can tell you as a quarterback, you never want to throw any interceptions at all, but most of all, you want to avoid throwing... in the game.
Why is that?
Because it gets you out of your rhythm early. And once you're out of your rhythm, bad things start to happen to your offense.
They come out in a goal line set. Feeds it to the back. And down he goes at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back.
Gain on the play.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. They're packed in tight on the line. Here's the give. Tackle made at the 21. A good carry for the first down.
You guys know I like running plays with the lead blocker. But if they can run consistently like they are right now, it doesn't matter how they're blocking it. As long as they block, they're going to make yards.
As long as it's within the rules of the game, right, Lee?
Runs with it, and he's got room. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. So they keep it on the ground, and they get their 3rd first down of the drive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good-looking drive, don't you think, Coach?
Yes, sir. The offense is in rhythm right now. They are running well and blocking well.
And they're wearing down this defense. The longer a drive goes, the more the advantage goes to the offense.
And that was a nice little touchdown run there, Coach.
Yeah, Brad. Well, they punched it in there. But, Kirk, it looks like that defense punched out on that play.
So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the 2-point conversion. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Under pressure, intercepted. Has some daylight. And the safety's all alone, and no one's going to catch him. He's in for the conversion. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Duke gets set to kick this one away. Decent kick. He's to the 10. Tackle made at the 30. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
Yeah, Kirk, this game is already getting out of hand. They can't afford these turnovers.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. This team can't afford to get much of a bigger hole before halftime.
This drive will start at the 30-yard line. It's the tailback. 3 yards there on the play.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
2nd down and 7. Ball on the 33. One-man backfield. They hand it off again. And he's tackled right around the 44-yard line. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the Jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
They'll bring him down at the 49. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. And we got a new man in there, running back. Pitch right. Tackle around the 46-yard line. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They'll run the option. It was the defensive lineman that got a hold of him there.
And when that kid gets a hold of you, then you usually go down.
And you're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
Fourth down, and the offense is still on the field. One-man backfield. They'll keep it on the ground again. No, he's short of the first. Well, they'll turn it over on downs. Did they have to go for it there?
Well, sometimes you got to take your chances. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
They come out in a goal line set. Little handoff. He makes it to the 48-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the
It's
play.
2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 48. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. Long ball, right side. He almost had it, but it's incomplete.
Yo, guys, that was a very dangerous pass.
This quarterback better be careful. He has a tendency to force some passes, and he really forced that one.
He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run and watch out. He goes out of bounds at about the 41. And a big gain on the quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do was run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back.
7-yard gain.
2nd down, 3 yards to go. They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Just about 3 yards there.
The running back just didn't have any room to move, Kirk.
That's because the defense called the blitz at the right time. They were able to come after the running back before he went for big yards.
And we got an injured player on the field. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. He gets it again, and this time he's hit hard in the backfield.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
Can't find anyone open. Good tackle there in space.
A pretty nice game there for the quarterback. If he can keep this up, he's going to have some nice numbers at the end of the game.
They line up for another 3rd down, and they've had no problem converting their first 2. Very interesting first quarter. The score here in Durham, North Carolina. Duke, 12. Ohio State, 2.
Ohio State.
3rd and a foot. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. And it looks like they're going to bring everyone in tight for this one. And they'll run them again. They pick up another first, guys.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
The defense sets up in the nickel. Tackle at the 8-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards. 2nd down, and they're only 7 yards away from the end zone. They line up in the jumbo set. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. Duke is about to extend the lead to 3 scores. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Brought down at the 3-yard line. He scrambled and picked up a couple of yards. We've got 2nd and goal. And this is the 13th play of this drive. They've got their goal line sets on the field. This might be a good time for play action. Hands it off, in for the score. Well, that's how you get it done when you're down by the goal line, Coach.
When you're close like this, you tell your guys, get in there, push, shove, and block. Just get the ball in the end zone.
It was just power versus power. Both goal line sets were in, and this time it was the offense that won.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Duke to kick. He kicks off. They'll bring him down at the 24. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 24-yard line. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7. Ball on their own 27. They back off in coverage. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Throws it. This one is incomplete. He's unable to hit his receiver. He overthrew it.
Yeah, and that's a throw he should make every single time.
It's 3rd and 7. Ball on the 27-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They knock it down. Incomplete. That brings up a punting situation.
I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out.
Oh, excellent punt. Heading for the corner. Across midfield. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit. That was simply a sensational return.
That was a beautiful punt that drove the punt return man back. But once he got it, boom, gone. He was up the field and on his way.
This guy always is dangerous, and that's why he's back there. They do what they can to get the ball in his hands so he can make plays like that.
4-yard gain by the back.
4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. Incomplete after the defense got in his face and punished him as he released the football.
The offensive line is just opening the floodgates on him.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run. And he's taken down at the 30.
Well, it's a good job by the quarterback of recognizing the blitz and getting the ball out of his hands for a first down. But at the same time, I like the call from the defensive coordinator. He blitzed not one, but both cornerbacks. You gotta love that aggressive call.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 12-yard line. And he busts a big one on this defense.
With his halfback is running the ball, I'd put a few more guys in the box there defensively to try to stop him.
Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. The defensive end came through to put him away.
Nice job of utilizing his athletic ability to get in there and then make a sure tackle.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And they make the stop at the 4-yard line.
If they keep this up, they're not going to see a 3rd down all drive.
5 DBs on the field. Quick roll out left. He wants to throw. He's taken down at the 3. Couldn't get that additional yard he needed to keep the drive moving.
No, he was trying to muscle his way past those big guys, but they stood their ground.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Short yardage situation, and the offense is in the jumbo package. Put 6 points on the board. Touchdown.
That was a great call by the coaches. Keep it simple and let the quarterback punch it in there for the score.
And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Duke to kick. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Tackle at the 37. The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball.
On the return.
They'll start at the 37-yard line. Single set backfield. Drops back to pass. Swatted away. How about that play?
They tried to squeeze that one in there. Forget about it.
On the play.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. He's tackled at the 46. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. And he's level at the 47-yard line. And that'll be enough to move the chain.
You know, you can just look at the offensive line and see the surge, and that running back did a good job of reading the blocks to pick up the first down.
Oh, yeah, Kirk, the big uglies are getting it done up front, aren't they?
Option. Very good tackle in space. An 8-yard gain.
Gain of 8 on the play. The offense calls a timeout.
We've got a 2nd and 2. Ball on the 45-yard line. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Passing into coverage, and this one's going to be picked off. Not a good time for an interception, fellas.
Now, Brad, you're exactly right. Your team's already down a few scores, and you throw a pick, man, this could get ugly.
And it's going to be a long day for these guys if they don't pick it up real soon. I mean real soon.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. And they make the stop at the 24. And he didn't get much on that scramble before they drilled it.
Brad, that's a great way for the quarterback to get himself injured. He needs to be a lot more careful out there.
Scrambling around. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He gets hit out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And he has a huge gain.
Yeah, I like the decision-making ability of this quarterback. He looks and looks. He sees nothing. He didn't get rattled. He sees some green in front of him, and he takes off. Ends up with a great run.
Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's out of bounds at midfield. They pick up another first, guys.
They've got a decent drive going here.
Yep, the offense is doing exactly what they have to do. Move the sticks.
Can't find anyone open. Fumble. Recovered by the offense. He let that one go before the defense got to him, and it fell incomplete.
Sometimes if you can safely get rid of the ball, it's your best option.
Timeout called by the offense.
2nd and long. Ball on the 41-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. Going deep. Lays it out there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Great job getting a hand on the football that time.
And if you notice also, he did an excellent job of playing the ball and not interfering on that play.
Now he's scrambling. Running out of time, and down he goes.
Outstanding job there by the linebacker to find his way through on the blitz.
I think they sent 8 guys on that blitz. So as a quarterback, if you don't get the ball away quickly, then you're in real trouble.
The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
The offense needs to be more careful on this drive, Kirk.
Especially since this defense is so good at taking advantage of mistakes.
Throws under pressure, and it's picked off. There he goes. He's tackled at about the 25-yard line. Certainly not what we expected as we head to halftime. The score here in Durham, North Carolina, Duke 26, Ohio State 2. Ohio State is lining up to get this second half started. Here's the kick. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They're packed in tight on the line. Here's the give. Brought down at the 38-yard line. They grab 8 yards there. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. They come out in a goal line set. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield.
Hey, Coach, linebacker sniffed that play out from the start.
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied that tackle no matter who was trying to block him.
They come out with 4 wide out. Now he's scrambling. And they make the stop at the 48-yard line.
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
On the ground with the tailback. 3-yard gain by the running back.
With the safeties coming up making plays near the line of scrimmage, that tells your offense they've got to start throwing the ball to keep them honest.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's scrambling. Caught out in the open. To the 20. To the 10. And he's finally shoved out at the 4-yard line. That was a nice play.
You know, we talk about this every week, adjusting to the blitz. The quarterback and the receiver do an excellent job of recognizing the blitz and adjusting to the play. Good-looking pass.
They're inside the 5. 4 yards out. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. He's taken down at the 1. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second down and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. They put everyone up on the line. And down he goes around the 1-yard line. Gain of less than a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
They come out in a goal line set. They go with a run. Touchdown. So the quarterback takes it in for the score.
Yeah, nice job here by the quarterback to call his own number and get the ball in the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks off. Brought down at the 30-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line it up with 3 receivers. They go with a run. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 35. They come out with a big set. They might be coming here. Got a man. Watch out here. He just couldn't hold off the defender, and he's brought down. Everybody was fooled on that one.
Hey, that was a good job here by the quarterback. That good a play fake is a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, then whoosh, the ball is flying over their heads.
Brought down at the 45. About 4 yards on the counter to the halfback.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 45. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Tosses left. Intercepted. He's into the open field. And this offense continues to impress. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Duke is ready to kick it away. Decent kick. He's to the 10. Tackle made at the 30-yard line.
It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
One thing I know they don't want to see is that defender running down the sideline again.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
On the play.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ace backfield. Hands off left, and he's brought down quickly. So the old counter gets 2, maybe 3 yards. 3rd and a couple. Ball on the 38.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense.
They'll work with him again, and he's got room to operate. He couldn't shake that tackle. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
On the play.
The defensive back's moving in closer. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Takes the handoff inside and stopped immediately.
He had every last pound of that big frame heading toward the ball carrier.
Yeah, it can't feel too good taking hits from that guy. He's as big as you and me combined, Kirk.
And faster, too.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field.
Dumps it right to his fullback. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. Nice little pattern there.
Yeah, he had great position there, and that ball was thrown in the right spot.
3rd down again. They line up in an I. Screen pass. He's got his halfback. Loss of a yard.
Not a very good read by the quarterback. I think he just wanted to get rid of it before they ended up losing yardage.
And they could really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here.
And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. First and 10. And this is the 8th play of the drive. I formation here. And they make the stop at the 39-yard line. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field.
And the safety with the interception. And we got an injured player on the field. First and 10. Ball on the 29. They're packed in tight on the line. Looks like they didn't get the play off quick enough.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Possibly some miscommunication there. They can't get the play off, and it'll cost them a few. Hands it off. He makes it to the 25-yard line. A 1-yard gain on the play.
We head to the 4th quarter, and we didn't see this coming. The score here in Durham, North Carolina.
Duke, 40. Ohio State, 2. We've got a 2nd and 14. Ball on the 25. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. He's looking to pass, and it's knocked away.
He tried to force that one in there.
It should have been intercepted. He can't be thrown into coverage like that.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Feeling the pressure. Intercepted. It's the junior corner. They'll bring him down.
Right around the 36-yard line.
What an interception by the cornerback.
I love it. A defensive back with soft hands. This kid can play.
First down, 10 to go.
One-man backfield.
Hands it to the back.
And we got an injured player on the field. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They go right, and he's tackled behind the line.
Well, the question now is, how will they respond after losing a couple on that run?
Second down, about 12 yards to go. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Straight ahead on the give, there's nowhere to run though.
The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
Yeah, it was a short gain, but a nice tackle there by the senior corner who came in from the outside and made a nice play.
High formation here. Complete. He's tackled in the open field.
That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
That's not an easy conversion here on 3rd down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
Those 3rd and long plays are always tricky. The quarterback did a good job there of not forcing the ball and causing an interception.
We've got a 1st and 10.
Ball on the 39-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Goes over the middle, intercepted. Oh, man, did he take a hit. Here we go again. Interception by the defense.
Oh, man. Is there anything they can salvage at this point, Coach?
Not much, except maybe put in some younger players to get some game experience. This game is over.
Hands it to the back.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 36. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second down and 6.
Ball on their own 36.
They're packed in tight on the line.
And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 4 on the
So it's
play.
3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
They line up in the jumbo set.
They run it for the first, and he stops.
They were not going to let them close to the marker. Big play on 3rd down.
That's just what they needed. A strong stop to get some momentum back on their side.
Oh, excellent punt.
Signals for a fair catch.
The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
On the ground with the tailback.
And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that 1st down marker.
One-man backfield. And down he goes at the 22.
So it was the halfback who took the carry and picked up a couple yards.
Yep, he didn't get much, but he did enough to move the chain gang.
They'll work from the shotgun. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
They go with the draw, but it fools no one.
You know it's a bad sign when you run a draw play and no one on the defense yells, pass!
Well, that's why sometimes you'll hear smarter quarterbacks yelling run during the play action and yell pass during the draw plays.
Fires complete over the middle. Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there.
The quarterback just lasered that one down the field, Coach.
Yeah, the defender had no shot at breaking that pass up.
They line up in the shotgun. Here's the option. And we got an injured player on the field. It's 2nd and 13. Ball on their own 28. Congratulations to our Russell Athletic players of the game. They go with a run. Gets out to about the 31. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line.
They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. It's intercepted, and that should do it. Good tackle. He wasn't able to spin away from that one. Great interception, and that just adds to the offense's woes today.
These mistakes just continue to add up. I mean, this offense can't even salvage a moral victory at this point.
Some days you just don't have it. And today is certainly one of those days. That was just flat out bad.
He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you know this guy has to protect himself.
You're not kidding. He got walloped on that play.
Tries to get around the corner. Here he goes. Knocked out of bounds.
Right around the 20.
That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield. The lineman had a big push there to get in the backfield and bring him down.
Great penetration in the backfield. For such a big guy, this guy's got some really quick feet.
And once he gets moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so big and strong that he's almost impossible to block with one guy.
The play clock's at 0. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
There might have been some miscommunication down there.
And anytime there's a delay of game, it's usually because they were late getting the right personnel on the field.
Run the middle and nothing there. This one's in the books, and our final score, Duke 40, Ohio State 2. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
I have never seen a team so heavily favored lose by so much. Ohio State is probably asking themselves, how could we let this happen? Brad, the explanation is simple. One team showed up to play a football game, and the other one didn't.
Folks, that's going to wrap up another broadcast of NCAA Football 09. We'd like to thank all of you for playing, and we hope you'll join us again real soon. Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.